Have you ever noticed that the moment you sit down to focus, your body doesn't come with you? You've cleared the time, you know what you need to do, and there's no distraction in sight. And yet, nothing moves. Not your hands, not your thoughts, just the gentle hum of noise that never quiets. The vague sense of I should be doing something, and the equally strong resistance to doing anything at all. That used to be my normal. I knew it was procrastination, but I always thought that procrastination was only a conscious act. But this felt out of my control. Underneath that feeling was chronic overwhelm, a kind of internal noise that never turned off. It didn't matter how much I rested or tried to get it together. And what finally helped me break free wasn't finally being more disciplined. It was learning how to listen to what that experience was trying to tell me and how to respond in a way that didn't force it to just push through, but rather in a way that helped me move safe enough to move forward. We often think of overwhelm as too many things to do, but more often it's too many things to hold. It's not just the task list. It's the expectations, the invisible pressure, the fears, the unspoken questions of what if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if I can't catch up? The chronic overwhelm isn't always loud. It's often very subtle, like a constant fog that makes every next step feel heavier than it should and the way it does for other people. But the hard truth is that you can't out-organize that kind of overwhelm. You can't fix it by choosing a better planner or picking some kind of AI calendar, because chronic overwhelm doesn't come from having too many tasks. It comes from not knowing where these feelings and stuckness is coming from and not having a bridge back into motion that feels walkable. That's the shift I had to learn, and it starts with one question. Where's the spark? When you're overwhelmed, it's easy to treat the freeze as the entire problem, but it's not. It's just a symptom. It's the smoke to the fire underneath it. The real work is identifying that spark to the fire, the root emotion or belief that's triggering the freeze. Sometimes it's perfectionism or a fear of judgment or having too many inputs and not having any clarity. This is not about solving your whole life in one journal entry. It's about noticing what's active in the moment. What feels impossible? What are you afraid will happen if you start? And you don't have to know the answer perfectly, but even a blurry picture of the truth is enough to shift your emotional posture and to give you back some autonomy. Because when you can name what you're up against, it stops becoming this unseeable monster just waiting to take you down. Rather, it starts becoming something you can understand and therefore support. So once you know what's sparking the overwhelm, the question becomes, what would make this feel safer, simpler, or more doable right now? We're not forcing ourselves to power through. We're building a bridge with one small next step that makes the rest of the journey more accessible. Let me give you a few examples. If the spark is perfectionism, the bridge might be, what would this look like if it didn't have to be perfect? If the spark is a fear of letting someone down, the bridge might look like, what do I want to say yes to here? What do I care about? If the spark is a lack of clarity, the bridge might be, what do I know right now and what do I not know? And if the spark is too much input, the bridge might be, what can I tune down right now just for a moment? What can I focus on? This is about designing momentum that meets you where you are. You don't need to leap from frozen to productive. You just need a bridge, something that feels light enough to carry but solid enough to walk on. This is the work I guide my clients through twice a week on our support calls, because this kind of stuckness isn't about laziness or a lack of motivation or some kind of deformity. It's about emotional weight and a nervous system trying to protect you the only way it knows how. If you're ready to stop white-knuckling your way through your days, if you're craving a more peaceful, grounded, reliable way of getting things done, then I'd love to support you. You can book a free discovery call for my program at the link below. No pressure, no performance, just a real conversation between two people about where you are and where you need to go. Whenever you're ready, I'm here. And as always, stay in this corner of the internet as long as you need.